Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Kingdoms and Castles, with our glorious kingdom of Castlefall, along with the castle of Skullsburg. So I guess the question is, what are we going to do with either? To which I don't have an answer, actually. We need to figure out what kind of things we're doing and putting everywhere. So, I know I need to fix the aqueduct over here to basically put one, I believe I was going to put it there. Yes, there. We're building up, we're building up, we're building up so high. We're building up, we're building up. We're building up so high. We're building, 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 and seeing the world go round. Because we're building up, we're building up, we're building up so high. To be fair, I could replace that well with a, whatchamacallit, couldn't I? A fountain. You know, once the aqueduct and all that is made. Not before, otherwise everything's going to burn down beforehand. Yeah, do the smart thing and wait in that department. And then we got this place over here, waiting to be raided by Vikings. You know, I should probably put it on high speed so that things get done. Also, I'm meant to be building something in that little place, and I can't for the life of me remember what. Alistair, what do you want in your village of Skullsburg? I mean, it is yours. I should at least pretend to listen to your opinion. You feel something appropriate should be there. Well, Alistair, what do you consider to be appropriate? There are many different things that you could consider appropriate, such as a market. A market could be quite appropriate. Also, a town square. That would cover the entire land of all the living area. Especially as this down here is likely to become the living area. Could also be a great hall. So, Alistair, what is it you want? Yes, I'm not going to listen to your opinion, but I should at least pretend that I will. Queen Barbara. You know, that's probably not a bad choice. Shame I believe you deserve a town square. Yes, Queen Barbara would likely be better in the long run, because it means you don't get screwed as badly, but I don't care. Don't shake your head at me. I know exactly what I'm doing, and what I'm doing exactly is not listening to you. How does this castle block have 3 health compared to... Oh, would you look at that? It looks like Gentlefall could use some more villagers. Where the hell are all these ogres going? Why are there so many ogres? Oh, that's the last of the ogres. Now we get to the Vikings. Oh, for Christ's sake. A lot of things are about to burn. I can already tell. Sir Jenkin just won the battle, Alistair, against the Vikings invading your island. He lost all of his men. And there's still more Vikings. Well, Sir Jenkin is a warrior. A proud warrior. And he's now a corpse. I need more archery towers in my own village, Alistair. I can see that. Alistair, I think you need more walls. Better walls. Bigger walls. Yes, that means I am going to build you bigger, better walls. Because I actually quite like your Skullsburg. Mostly the setup of it. It's so nice. Unlike my place. Mine's kind of a bit of a mess. And in addition, I do need to make some walls down here. So, yeah. Of course there's a dragon. Where's the dragon? Can the dragon just die? Yes! Yes, it can. Where's the other dragons? Alistair, stop crying at me. I have no idea why there's suddenly 3 dragons riding over the top of your land. I have no way to know why there are 4 dragons just riding over the top of your land. Yes, they did just devastate a lot of your harvest. I understand that. But there's not much I can do about that. Other than help you rebuild. By telling them to rebuild using your own resources. Because you actually have an awful lot of wood. Why do you have so much wood? Yes, okay, probably because your place specializes in wood. Fair enough. Well, at least we now have 17 years until the next dragon or Viking attack, which gives us plenty of time to grow and build and do everything else that we require. It's time for the cities to grow, Alistair. And grow they shall. I just need you to show me how you get so much wood. I don't know what I'm saying, Alistair, no. It's obvious why you have so much wood, and it's because of the fact you got all this forest around here. A terrible plague has taken sick, have they? Oh yeah, that's something we should probably build in your town, Alistair. A medical base. Yes. I did independently think of that. Yes, I did. Because it's not like you're saying anything. So we're going to build you a nice, glorious looking... whatchamacallit. Yes, a whatchamacallit. That's what I'm referring to it right now. A clinic! 23 peasants died of plague. That it? That's pretty good. Isn't the castle looking grand, Alistair? Especially with how much building we have to be done. Although I really do wish each building didn't have its own individual set of builders. In a way. You know, that you could focus your buildings a little easier. So I guess the next question is kinda... how are we gonna make it so that we can shove... I don't know. A wall along here. So that we don't have to worry about Vikings as much. Because I do agree with you, Alistair. You deserve some form of defensive capabilities. Now, do I believe they should be as good as the mainland? Of course I don't. Oh look, you're out of housing space. Apparently people like your town, Alistair. Ah, people build up your walls pretty fast, Alistair. Yeah, I guess they do kind of build it up pretty fast in my own town, don't they? I'm still just impressed by how fast yours gets built. I mean, look at the speed that they're deciding to make that. Jeez, it's almost as if I've been giving you all the stone in the world, isn't it? Alistair, don't patronize me. There we go. One nice new section to my glorious land. Ah, amazing. So I guess the question is, what do I want to put in this glorious land to be? There's a lot of options, you see. Something tells me I should probably put a town square. Because that seems to be appropriate. You know, according to this, the bathhouse doesn't actually cover the land over here. So that seems like a magnificent idea for us to use. A bathhouse! Like, if I put it right there, how much land does it cover? The entire section. Also, it would cover... it would pretty much instantly connect to the aqueduct as well. It's like perfect. Oh, for God's sake. Madam Witch, can I just kill these Vikings, please? Thank you. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why is everything burning over here? Oh, I see the Vikings kidnapping the people now. Yeah, we definitely need to set up a wall. A better wall. Here. Because those ogres are really starting to annoy me. Alistair, you may have your own property now, but you're still technically my advisor. Yes, you are. Don't even try to shake your head at me. So, I want your advice. What the bloody blazes can I actually build around here? A library. You know what? I like the sound of that. Because a library is a 1x1 structure, and we got a couple of those that we could use. What else? A mason wouldn't be the worst idea, I suppose, but we already have one, and I'm not sure if you need more than one in the end. A fire claimed a cottage. No, I'm not calling the witch to solve your plague. No, Alistair, it's already too late. Yes, that's correct. I didn't need to. Only one peasant died of plague. Have some faith in your doctors, Alistair. Okay, yes, that does look a lot more than just one person. Can you get rid of caves? I can't help but wonder that. Because I feel we need to. Also, your people are asking for a church, so I'm giving them a church. No, Alistair, you can't stop the fact there's going to be a church. They need to be able to worship me. Don't you know who your god is? They want the opportunity to give me the worship I deserve. And you know what? You should do the right thing and allow them that. Yeah, Alistair, I agree. I might want to give you more houses. I could just make more cottages for more beds. But that would then ruin the aesthetic that I seem to be going for, Alistair. Yes, that is somewhat important, is the aesthetic. Maybe I'll build you a doctor. Maybe. Alistair, getting up in my face will not make it any more likely that I'm going to build you a doctor. Alistair, stop it. So I see you've got a bunch of idle jobs, Alistair. We might want to do something about that. Like, maybe I can give you more of more farms. For instance. Yeah, more farms doesn't seem like the worst idea. Although you do need some stone in order to do that. Of which you should be getting from me soon enough, assuming the boat is still running and doing its thing. Which it's not, because I don't have any storage space for more whatchamacallit. And here come the Vikings! So, Alistair, I bet your people probably want to make these ballista tower things very soon. They're coming from the other end. Well, hell. Guess you're gonna lose some things. There's nothing I can do right now about it, Alistair. No matter how much you plead and pray for it. They're just destroying the poor trees. Wait, I'm sorry. Viking ship destroyed Castle Block. The Viking ships attack the land. Attack the walls. You know, I gotta love how, you know, devastating these Vikings just like to be. For no feasible reasoning. They just like to cause mayhem. And destroy things. It really makes you wonder why. Everything's going to bloody hell, it seems. Oh. I think you just lost your knight, Alistair. I agree, these Vikings are bullcrap, Alistair. But there's not much I can do about it. Especially when they just destroy all the walls for no reasoning. Oh, would you look at that? I have idle workers. In addition, the aqueduct can't reach that far, because of course it can't. It never can. A lot of things are getting built, and a lot of things are getting done. I have idle people in my town, Alistair, by which I'm very surprised about happening. At least it looks like you no longer have any whatchamacallit problems, Alistair. I don't know what problems, but I'm just going to use it as a general, you don't have any problems anymore. Can I please have a building that just instantly rebuilds any building that gets destroyed, please? That would make life so much easier. Just infinitely easier. Oh yeah, I should probably rebuild your defenses, shouldn't I, Alistair? Maybe. Maybe a little. But I think you need some water in your land first. You know, so that you can build these aqueducts and everything. And fountains and stuff, so you can, you know, fix your land. And you know, the aqueducts help cover the graveyards too, so that maybe people might be more inclined to join your little town. Although I must say, I am jealous of your ability to be able to just put aqueducts anywhere and they work properly. I do find it quite unfair towards me. We need more ways to deal with Vikings, I'm thinking. For you. Mine is perfectly fine. I just build tons and tons more stuff. Congratulations! Gentlefall is now a humble kingdom. A kingdom of 1,000 people strong. How lucky the people are to have you as their king. Did you hear that, Alistair? The people are lucky that I am their king, for it means they are granted wonder, safety, and all of the above. I think your country counts towards mine, surprisingly. So each place counts towards the king. Wouldn't that thus make it an empire? I admit, Alistair, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think you're exactly ready for the raid. I think these Vikings are gonna come, and they're gonna hurt you. A lot. Probably more than me, because at least I'm somewhat defended. Huh, my iron mine is broken. I didn't even realize that. I guess that's how much I care when we live in such luxury. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I was doing that purposely to mock you, Alistair. You know me so well. Your soldiers are training themselves quickly, Alistair. Very quickly. Yeah, I really just need more and more guards just all over the place. Why are the ogres that are attacking you just going up so high to find what they need to find? I love how that Viking there can't even attack can't even seemingly attack the place. Also, apparently the knight is useless for attacking the ogre. Can't say I'm surprised, really. Man, we have a lot of idle people in all our land. Why is there a random Viking right there? How the hell did they get in? Well, there's an ogre, a random ogre going home. There's a bunch of Vikings that we need to murder. You know, I think our place is getting quite big, Alistair. It's growing pretty nicely. And that these Vikings are complete bastards that just need to go kill themselves. And to do that, we need to build up these walls. Because building up the walls means we can get stronger walls. Which means we can get more armaments on them. You know, those things that will fire at the Vikings as they run past. But you're going to need a lot more stone for that. Which means you're going to have to beg me a little, Alistair. Because my recent massive random expansion has caused me to have a bit of a food problem. One which you're going to solve. You know, I think it's about time I did what everyone was telling me to do and make ourselves another transport ship. Then again, I could make an outpost on this new village over here, and also I see that my computer is apparently running out of storage, and I was thinking of ending the episode now. So, it looks like, well everyone, what can I say, other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, with Alistair the Skull, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.